Hi there, I'm Keisha, a fourth-year computing and financial management student at the University of Waterloo. So a while ago, I saw someone online using NFC tags on their wall to create a nice interactive display, and I thought this was a great idea. I thought, what way could I use this to create a physical form of my music? And the answer came in the form of my Raspberry Pi and some NFC tags. So what I decided to do was buy this cheap little $20 Pi hat on Amazon for this Raspberry Pi, and I thought I'd play around with it. I had some NFC tags lying around, and I decided, well, why not create a digital vinyl version of my music? The way it works is, inside each album, there's a little physical sticker called an NFC tag. What this tag allows me to do is store some information on it, and I store specifically the track ID for each song or album. And I get these track IDs from Spotify, and what I do with these is I read them on my Raspberry Pi using a C++ program. And what that program allows me to do is play the music directly to my speakers or to my phone. And the way it works is I use the C++ reader to send that information to my Node server that I have running on my computer locally. That local server then relays to Spotify using their Spotify API endpoints what song to play and what song to play next. Now, this is the baseline because on top of that I have to do some authentication to make sure that I am the user that I'm saying I am. So I have a React app running in the background, pushing a token to the Node server saying, this is me, here's my authentication token. Now, all of this is running to say on top of my Raspberry Pi or my computer here. Nothing else needs to go to the cloud, nothing else needs to run off server except for the Spotify API itself. And that's what I think makes it so unique, is everything is done locally and everything is done by me. Now, what I decided to do is take all of this and create a visual component to it as well. And for that, I got the help of this online open source project called Nowify. And Nowify allows me to play my music from the Spotify API in a nice, beautiful visual screen, as you can see. And what that does is it creates both a physical and a functional element, but a visual and a digital element to the music, because of course, this is the connection between the two. And I think this is what I like most about these projects, is it takes the physical form to the digital form. And I think that's what I really appreciate. Now, I can't say I did this all by myself. There are a bunch of other projects that I took inspiration from and that were really supportive, and the open source libraries. So I've linked them in the description below to give the full detail and explanation. But until then, these physical albums and these physical forms are just an extension on what I think is the great part about building and creating stuff.